Hello everyone, this is Melanie from Melanie B's Creative Studio and I'm super excited. And this collaboration with Crafties is a little late. I owed this video to them a couple weeks ago because they introduced a new kind of kit called Diamond Art Kit Glow. And what it includes are glow-in-the-dark diamond drills. And I was super excited when I saw the introduction and I was like, woohoo, I know I'm gonna get to try them. So they sent them to me and of course, I was sick. So I had to put off doing the video so I didn't get to open it and I didn't get to play with it and I was like, Arr! So I'm so sorry. I'm running behind on this video, but I'm super excited. So I wanna open it up. I wanted to show you the box. It does come wrapped beautifully and packaged, but I want to show you the design that I chose. And you guys may know, and if I haven't mentioned it lately, I do want to mention this because it's extremely important. Crafties only works with artists. And when I say they work with artists, I mean they make sure that the artists are compensated with commissions from every single purchase so that these artists are getting paid for their artwork. You guys, that is extremely important. A lot of companies are not doing that. So we have to make sure that these artists who work hard and are allowing their creative genius to be shared with us are getting their part. So this piece is beautiful. There are only 4 diamond paintings in this collection at this time. So let me open up this kit because there are things included in this kit that you have not seen in prior diamond painting kits with Crafties. That's what makes this one so unique and special. So let's get into it. So before I open up this canvas and we jump right into all of the colorful goodness that's going to be included, I wanted to point this out because it's been a while since I have done a diamond painting review for Crafties, and this off the bat has my attention. Like, you guys, it's the little things that make the biggest difference to those of us who enjoy our hobbies. And this makes me enjoy it a whole lot more. And I'm going to show you what this is because I'm going to zoom in a little bit and let's take a closer look. So this is printed on a sticker paper. And what this is, this peels off. And I'm going to pull a 28 grid storage system. And let me just show you, for example, we're gonna go ahead and get this piece kind of ready here. This peels off and can go on, and I like to do mine. I know people are probably going, you're doing it backwards, but I actually like mine to open in this direction. However you do yours is fine. But I'm going to place my sticker on the front of my box. I know exactly what the contents are gonna be in this container. And then what is even better, I'm super excited. I know, y'all, we have established that I am a crafting nerd, okay? So just don't judge me. Okay, so these are stickers, you guys, for my boxes. So I do not have to label them. These look like they're glossy, and so like they're gonna stay on. I'm not gonna be able to rub them off. It's not a Sharpie that's gonna come off with the oils in my fingers. They're in order, so I can just, you know, pop, 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 whatever. And I'm just in love with that. I'm just in love with it. And so these look like maybe our specialty drills, which means they're gonna go at the end so I can separate those from the rest. Now the code is not a sticker, but the number is. I personally don't usually do the symbol on my containers because the symbol isn't the same for every single company, but the number, the DMC number is, so that I can use this diamond drill for other companies' pieces if I run out. So that, to me, these are interchangeable with other companies, but the symbol may not be. So I like the fact that it's just the number on here. So let's just take 1 or 2 and put them on our little grid. Oh, this is a great box. So I'm gonna just take off the first label and apply it. And you guys, like, oh my gosh, I love simplicity. I love the thoughts here. So let's say if you have maybe a lot of one color, they've even included extra blank stickers for us to use for those extra drills. I love this. Okay, sorry. Super duper excited. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just stick this in here so I can go ahead and finish kitting up this project when I am done with this video. But let's zoom back out and let's take a look at this gorgeous piece. Now first let me show you, this is a portrait view piece, but I'm gonna rotate it in just a minute after I show it to you so that we can see the details and everything. And wow. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've seen a diamond painting kit from them. I want to go ahead and mention that there is a plastic type of canvas, but it does have the sparkle in the background, which is beautiful. All right, let's rotate so that you can see. Let me zoom out a little bit more so I can get this entire beauty in here. I want you to notice we have our schematic on the left, our schematic on the right. This one is a 40 by 50 centimeter, which is gonna be basically equivalent to a 16 by 20 inch. You guys know it is not quite a 16 by 20 inch. It is a little bit smaller than that. Let's take a look at this canvas. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna insert an image of the parts that are gonna glow. You can actually see the parts that will glow just from where you are looking right now. So all of this white are gonna glow when lights are off. But let me insert a photo right quick. Very cool piece. It is just enough glow to make this piece really just stand out, but it's gorgeous in the daytime. And you know why I picked the jellyfish. Do we need to say more? I mean, like, hello, have you met me? Have you seen a video? Huh? Ocean, coastal, beach, lands, I mean, like, whatever. It's all about underwater. I don't know. I'm just addicted. So let's talk about the canvas and then we'll move on to the gorgeous colors and the tools, because they have included some extra things in the toolkit that they did not do before. So I want to make sure I mention that, but we're going to talk about this really quickly. And again, let's zoom in a little closer and take a better look. So I hope you can see very clearly how beautifully clear the color schematic is marked. This is some of the clearest markings I have ever seen in a diamond painting. They like pop off. Once I put my black drill over this F, this white F, that background is also black, so there is nothing going to show behind it. If I get that little F covered up with my black drill, I'm not gonna see anything. So you know how normally a round drill canvas will have a little square and then you put your little round drill on it, and sometimes you will see behind it has a little color or whatever that's not exactly matching. This is like, put it right there on that circle. It will cover that circle up perfectly, and we're gonna do a little test and demonstration on that, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. But once you put your drill down, the background is gonna blend into that and it's gonna be perfection. So you can line these up meticulously and cover that up and it's just gonna go perfectly. Love this. Then it's also not gonna look as like pixelated as some of the round drill pieces can look. The size helps with that as well. But this background looking like it does keeps it from looking so pixelated. Oh my gosh, I'm just loving that. But the clarity of the symbols is just incredible. You can tell I'm excited. I mean, hello, Melanie, excited about something? What? So let's talk about the fact that it has the clear protective coating, which means poured glue. And once I put a couple of drills down, we'll talk more about the tack, but I do want to test the little tiny section. And there is a little overhang adhesive, so I'm going to test it closer to the corner here with my little oily fingertips. And we're going to test the tack. And you can see that it's got beautiful heavy tack. And I barely had my finger on that corner, so yeah, that's great tack. let's talk about the tools real quick. So we have some premium tools. And when I say premium tools, I mean a little better than what we normally get, because we have 2 of our drill pins and they include our adapters on the end in larger sizes, so that we're gonna have a little variety here on our sizes. They're a little bit heavier quality. They're not the cheap ones. They're very firm, which means, I don't know, I just feel like I get a better grip, and they're not that like flimsy plastic. They're very sturdy plastic, which I like. We also get my favorite thing, which seems so tiny and like insignificant until you use it, and then you're like, how did I ever diamond paint without a gripper on my drill pin? If you diamond paint for any length of time without one of these grippers and then you do it with one, you're like, what did I do? You know, and your little callus or whatever is just like, oh, it hurts me. You'll know why you needed one of these. The little things, right? It's the little things. Then they have given us 2 larger pieces of wax. It's always nice to have plenty of wax, even if you just stick these in another container, because you have tons. When have you ever not needed wax, right? Then we have my favorite little tray with the funnel. Love it. And then we also have our tweezers. So I know a lot of people who diamond paint with tweezers, especially people who do square drill diamond paintings. Now I'm gonna say I've been diamond painting for 3 or 4 years now. I have never attempted to diamond paint with tweezers. I know. Around diamond paintings, you probably don't wanna use tweezers, because I've heard that they will like put an eye out. Not the tweezers, the flinging drills. But these are great for placement. So the reason you get a pair of tweezers in a diamond painting kit is that if you get your drill out of place, you can kind of use the tweezers to nudge it over, or to kind of pick it up and move it and, you know, place it where you need to. But a lot of people use tweezers in their diamond painting kits for placement of square drills, but they also use them for really just repositioning. It's a wonderful tool to have. A lot of kits do not include tweezers. That's a beautiful little extra thing. Now, as amazing as all of this has been, this is the piece de resistance of the whole thing, because this is where our special drills are gonna be, and what makes this kit so much more unique than the other kits that we've seen before. So let me just go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. We're gonna get a little closer, and so we can take a look at some of these drills. There are special drills here, and I wanna make sure we take a closer look at these. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, one thing I did not mention is not only does this piece have glow diamonds, but it also has something called Ultra Shiny Star Aurora Borealis diamonds and shiny color diamonds, in addition to the glow diamonds. So what this one comes with is 2 of the Star Aurora Borealis diamonds and 2 of the regular Aurora Borealis diamonds, and then 4 glow diamonds. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you which ones are each one, and we're gonna take a look at the normal colors, but oh my gosh, you guys, the colors are fabulous. So I didn't even really look, other than just kind of briefly lay them out here, but let's take a look. Let me set these aside, and we're gonna start with this. So, oh, and I forgot to mention, there are 22 colors in this piece. So they're all delicious and yummy, except for the black. But I mean, you know, the black is what's gonna set the rest of these colors off to where they're just like pop. Not to make this take 187 years to look at these, but all right. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is gonna be one of the 2 Aurora Borealis colors, and this is gonna be one of the 2 Star Aurora Borealis colors. So you see how this is more of a gemstone, and that one's more of a plastic with Aurora Borealis on it. And that is gonna be the difference between the Star Aurora Borealis and the regular Aurora Borealis. Now, say that a bunch of times. And as fast as I do. And I'm wondering if the captions are keeping up with me and the subtitles. Okay, so let me skim through the rest of these colors really fast until we get to the other ones. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the other star Aurora Borealis. Sorry. Yummy delicious. Two of my favorite colors right here. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Oh, hello, beautiful Aurora Borealis. Look, can you see it? Can you see it? I hope you can see it. And here we're gonna come to our glow colors. So these four will glow. And I don't know how to show you how they're gonna glow with all of the lights in this room being extremely bright, but I'm gonna try. So what I'm gonna do really fast is I'm going to turn off all the lights and see if I can get the video to record it. But look how beautiful those colors are naturally. And then imagine once they glow. So I'm actually surprised that it did show up. You can't see a lot of the glow, and that's what actually looks glowy. But you can see some of it. It's probably gonna be really fuzzy and blurry because my camera's like, what happened to the light? But you see what I mean. I'm gonna do a little test on some of this black down in here, and I wanna test it for the drills and just, you know, see how they look. And I'm actually, maybe I should do, let's do some of the glow, you know? Or maybe even some of the sparkle. What do you think? Ooh, ooh. Okay, so let me pick one of these colors. Let's do something that's a little different than just black. And I'm gonna test it out. I will put this on an extreme close-up and fast forward it. So let me get started, and here we go. Oh my goodness. I hope you can see. So here they're almost clear. I mean, they're transparent, which is cool, but they still have their shimmer, but the background shows. And what is very cool about it is that they did not put a code under that. Genius, genius, okay? So there is just a blue circle with a white little border. So you do not see anything showing through. There's no white symbol underneath or anything. So I would raise this up. I know I'm gonna lose focus if I do it, but do you see how there's nothing showing through that clear gem? Now this is a glow in the dark. That is just so cool, you guys. The hardest part about doing videos like I do is testing amazing products and then not having the time to just sit and complete the project. Like, I wanted to just keep going and finish this piece, and it's like, oh, it's so frustrating because especially this year with me having so many health issues, it's so frustrating. But you guys, this is a cool kit. So you guys go check out the 4 designs they have. I know it won't be long before they're launching new designs. So if the 4 that they have are not your cup of tea, so to speak, then just keep checking back, because I know they're gonna introduce more and more, and I'm sure they're just kind of doing a test run at this point, but I love this one. And there are others that were really beautiful, but when you have to choose one, if you're Melanie B, what do you choose? I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys go check out Craft Ease and all of their cool products. They have great paint by numbers and diamond paintings, the regular ones, and of course, the new glow diamond paintings. I will see you back soon. Thanks as always for watching.